Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Revolting review. I'm Random Ross and today I review The Final Destination. So this is written by Eric Brass and directed by David R. Ellis, starring Bobby Combo, Chantel Van Santo and Mikey Williamson. So this is the fourth movie in the Final Destination franchise, and as I thought, every 3 years we seem to have got a Final Destination movie, and in 2009 we got this one. Probably also known as Final Destination 4, and it wasn't the final one, we know that, but chronologically it kind of still is, given the fifth movie turned out to be a prequel, but like I say, another video for another time. So in this one, a guy named Nick has a premonition of his death of a tragic accident at a racetrack where a car crashes and causes people in the crowd to get killed, and Nick, wanting to avoid that, having this feeling, flees the scene with a group of his friends, and then of course, just like the other movies, in fashion, everyone gets picked off one by one in a crazy accident scenario. We get one death where a guy's being dragged across the road and it's playing that song, Why Can't We Be Friends? There's another one where a woman's in a salon getting ready for getting some treatments done, and we have that tension of, is a fan gonna land on her head? Is she gonna get the scissors to the eyes? But then a rock gets caught in a lawnmower and fires out to her and gets her in the eye, killing her. Then we even get another premonition where Nick, sees a theatre explode and the whole mall collapsing and his girlfriend Laurie getting sucked into the elevator and mangled to mush. So we even get a guy in it who's trying to kill himself throughout the film but is not successful, but then he does get unexpectedly hit by an ambulance. Quite a lot of creative kills again, crazy kills. There's even one kill where a guy drops his lucky coin in the pool and then there's a malfunction on the suction and his intestines and everything gets sucked right out and he's killed. Quite gruesome. But of course, when in the finale, when Nick prevents the explosion in the mall and the theatre from happening, he saves a lot of lives and feels he has a new lease on life. But of course, he then realises that all this was planned all along as part of Death's design. I feel Death just does this out of boredom just to have a bit of fun. So yeah, and that's the end of the franchise for now. But then we go back in time before the first one into the fifth one. So yeah, this had good visual effects, I thought. A lot of unknown actors in this. Also, Tony Todd isn't in this one at all. Not even by a vocal cameo to my knowledge. No, it doesn't. But yeah, I kind of like that there's not very well-known actors in this. But there's even another scene involving a car wash, which I thought was like, ooh, and then they avoid it. But yes, this is a fun one. We get references to the first three movies where we see redos of all the accidents. Has a cool opening credits as well, and ending. And it's just insane. And just a fun film. This film's not on too long. It's about 82 minutes long, so not a long movie. It's under the hour and a half mark. So these films really got lesser in time as they went on. I don't know, I haven't looked at how long all the others are. But yeah, it flies by like that because I'm just having a ball with this movie. I'm enjoying it and I'm watching it, and this is the final one. Chronologically in the timeline. Because if you've seen the fifth one, you know the big twist at the end. Also, I'm wondering in the trailer when it was saying 10 years ago it began, I was like, nah, 9 years ago because it started in 2000. But then we get the fifth movie, of course, where it does begin. But Final Destination, or The Final Destination, the fourth movie, I do enjoy it. There are a few drawn out bits, a few boring parts, but with it being a short time and, it's quite fast paced. So Yeah, I believe this also was in 3D at the time as well, and it was during that whole 3D craze in the end of the 2000s and the start of the 2010s. I didn't see it in 3D. In fact, I think I saw this when it was on Sky Movies. But the Final Destination, what am I going to rate it? You know what? I'll give it 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 stabs out of 5 for the Final Destination. So we have one more Final Destination before we're recapped on the 6 movie Bloodlines. But yeah, we still have one more movie, and we're going back to the beginning. Anyway, yeah. Have you seen this one? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit that notification bell. I've been Random Ross and this has been a Revolting review. And until next time, don't have nightmares.